Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Monday, May 6th, Major League Baseball slate. Quite a few games for a Monday. Looks like we got 10 games, so almost everybody playing. Few teams off in that one there. But a lot of exciting games today. Yesterday, not so great. Friday and Saturday, really good. So hopefully you were on our live shows on TikTok, though, on Sunday. Should have made quite a bit of money there as well. So we'll get into the Monday plays here. So first game up, Giants and Phillies. Game 4 of the set, actually, after Sunday Night Baseball here. 4:05 Eastern Time, 1:05 here in Phoenix. We got Black versus Wheeler in this one. This game here, lines aren't posted as of yet on this particular game as we're cutting this game on Sunday afternoon. Or cutting this episode on Sunday afternoon, I'm sorry. So, but with the pitching matchup here, we would lean definitely towards the Phils in this particular game. Definitely like the Phillies going on. They've been hot as of late as well. They've played really good baseball, and that's why they have the lead also in the National League East over the Braves. So I would roll with the Phillies over the Giants in that one. Next game up, we got Tigers Guardians, 6:10 Eastern Time, 3:05 out here in Phoenix, in Cleveland. Flaherty pitching versus McKenzie. So both the pitchers have struggled. They haven't been dominant. We'll put it to you that way in this one. So that's what on that game there. So both pitchers have struggled here. We basically got about a toss-up game. Cleveland's a little bit of a favorite here. McKenzie's pitched well in some spots, but he's also had a couple, some crooked innings that have really hurt him. He's got a little bit more dominant stuff here. Cleveland tends to score, offensively, a little bit more talented, I think, than the Tigers here. The Tigers really struggle is in the scoring department. They can pitch. They can pitch all day. So this game here, 7.5 at the total. Probably lean to the under here. We'd also lean slightly to the Guardians, but the heavier play would be on that total there. Next game up, 3:41 out here in Phoenix, 6:41 Eastern Time. Pirates, Angels. So it's supposed to be Anderson versus Mitch Keller, the left-hander for LA, and the Pirates, who've struggled to score against the Rockies all series long. They do get a win in Game 3, 5-3. 5 runs was basically more than they scored for the rest of the week. Mitch Keller, though, only started off 2-3 with over a 5 ERA, which is very unusual for Mitch Keller. And this one, Pirates are about a $1.30 favorite. Total at 8. Once again, it'd probably be more of a lean towards the under in this game, but we'd slightly like the Pirates here, but expect a low-scoring one if Mitch Keller continues to if pitches like he should. Next game up, 4:41 out here in Phoenix, 7:41 Eastern Time. Let's see, Padre. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess we missed a game. I apologize. White Sox. Let's get back to this one here first. 6:50 Eastern Time, 3:50 out here in Phoenix. White Sox, Rays. Now, the Rays did get swept by the White Sox. That's 3 of their wins. That was in Chicago. They're back in Tampa Bay on this one. There's no line posted yet, as no starting pitchers are announced on either side. It'd be a slight lean towards the Rays here, though, but make sure you do check out the lines when it comes out. Next game up, like I said, 4:40 out here in Phoenix, 7:40 Eastern Time. Padres, Cubs. Welcome back, Justin Steele. Steele, first outing out, got hurt. Now he's, that was what, end of March. Back now here in May to get things rolling here against Darvish. Darvish has pitched pretty well. And some of the hitters for the Padres actually have had pretty good success against Justin Steele. So we are going to lay it here with the Padres in this one and with the dog. So Padres money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Padres over the team total. Padres money line first 3, 5, and 7 innings. And the two hitters that have had good success are Arias they just traded for, and then also Fernando Tatis. So we'll be on both of those guys there. So Arias home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Tatis homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. So one more time, that Padres-Cubs matchup. Padres-Cubs. We do like the Padres money line, +1.5, -1.5, -2.5 on the run line. Padres over the 3.5 team total. Padres money line, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Arias, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Fernando Tatis, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, Mariners and the Twins. So rule of thumb, and this is why we're betting, this is how we would bet this game. It looks like it's going to be Luis Castillo versus Woods Richardson. Castillo has not started off that strong this year, but the Mariners have figured out how to score some runs here as of late and have been playing well, up to 19-15 record after they started off extremely slow and leading the American League West. But Twins' 12-game win streak gets snapped. Normally, long win streaks lead to 2 losses in a row here, so we would play heavily with the Mariners on that one. They are a slight favorite in this game. Total is 7.5. Probably pretty tight, pretty close to the number there, but we would definitely lean all over the Mariners in this particular matchup. Next game up, 4:40 out here in Phoenix, 7:40 Eastern time. Brewers come to Kansas City. Kansas City drops a heartbreaker, up 2-0 basically the whole game, and the bullpen once again shaves one off. Royals win 3-2. They've got to score more runs. The offense has definitely struggled. But good news is Cole Reagan's pitching for Kansas City in this one. Their ace going against Wilson for Milwaukee in this one. When you look at Reagan's ERA 3.44, just a reminder, he did have, if you take out the one game where he gave up 7 runs and 2 against Orioles, one of the best offenses in the league, he's basically at he's under 2 ERA for sure. So don't let that 3.44 ERA fool you on that. Reagan's has been dominant. He strikes out a ton of dudes. The Brewers are probably going to oblige him as well and strike out quite a bit. We're going to roll with the Royals here. They are a favorite in this one. We'll roll with them here. Royals money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Bobby Witt with the monster game on Sunday. Couple of hits, a triple and a double. We're going to roll with him again. Bobby Witt, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. The third hole for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time, in the Royals-Brewers game, Royals, money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over their team total. Royals -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Bobby Witt, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBI, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Pasquantino, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Let's get you to the next game here. Should be Mets and Cardinals in this one, 7:45 Eastern time, 4:45 out here in Phoenix. Sean Manaea versus Kyle Gibson. Manaea pitched really well, I thought, in his last start. Gibson is pitching better. His first couple starts this season he was getting trashed. I will tell you this Cardinals offense is in a complete struggle funk. How do you lose 2 out of 3 to the White Sox? How? How the hell do you do that? Realistically, the White Sox, they have 8 wins all season long, and they just took 2 of them off of you. They're 8-26. How do you lose 2 out of 3 at home? Because your offense, for some reason, with all those hitters, sucks. Like, it's maddening. How is Paul Goldschmidt hitting like he's hitting? It does not make any sense whatsoever. If Goldschmidt's struggling that bad, give him a couple nights off. Maybe he needs a couple nights just to chill. Do something original than rather sending out the same dudes over and over again that are giving you the same results. Cardinals, you are better than a 15-19 team. That being said, the Mets are no spectacular team either. They're 16-18, a couple games under 500, but their offense has at least been scoring a few runs here and there. I like the Mets in this one. If the Mets put up 3 runs, it's probably more than enough to knock the Cardinals off. So we lean here towards the Mets on this one. The Cardinals are just frustrating as hell. So take the Mets, take the +1. It should be +110 or so. I like the Mets in that matchup. Next game up. Let's see here. Rangers, A's at 9:40 Eastern time, 6:40 out here in Phoenix. Andrew Haney, Alec Wood in this one. So A's put up 15 runs, then they get smoked in the next game against the Marlins. They went 2 out of 3 against the Marlins. Good set. They're playing well. They're 17-18 overall. Who expected the A's to be near 500? Not a ton of people, right? After the hot garbage that they were last year. Andrew Haney 0-4 with over a 5 ERA. Alex Wood, a 6 ERA. Kind of interesting on these two teams, right? So we got 2 big ERAs both sides, but the total's only 8. Take the over in this matchup. Don't mess with the side. I can't lay it with Haney at about a $1.40 favorite. And Wood struggled as well. I think a total over 8 here. Maybe both offenses get going a little bit in this one, in that game. Then the last game, 7-11 out here in Phoenix, 10-11 Eastern time. Marlins come to town against the Dodgers. Welcome back to the Major Leagues, Walker Buehler, after almost a 2-year absence in this one. Munoz has pitched well so far for the Marlins, but can you really take the Marlins against anybody, especially the Dodgers? 10-26, one of the worst teams in baseball against the Dodgers, 23-13. The Dodgers did not score an absolute boatload of runs against the Braves, but except in the game against Elder, but they have seemed to figure it out, and they get a pitcher back. I'm sure Buehler's going to be on a pitch count. He did not pitch well so far in AAA during the month he was down there, but we expect him. I mean, the Marlins are any better than a AAA team, right? So the Dodgers are going to have to score some runs here, but we got to play the Dodgers, even though they're a minus like 250, 260 favorite. It is a bunch to lay. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Get into this game, though, before it gets a little crazy. But we're going to play the Dodgers in this one. We're also on 3 hitters, which a little unusual. Normally we're at 2, but we're going to play 3 here in this game. Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers minus a half a run first 3 innings. We're going to play on the minus 1.5 runs front 5 and front 7 innings. Then hitter-wise, Ohtani, who hit 2 homers yesterday. Home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Max Muncy, home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Andy Pages, who's been on fire over the last week. Now, on Sunday, he struggles, but that's been the only game in recent history where it doesn't seem like he doesn't have either a big hit or 2+ hits in that game. So we'll roll with him as well. Home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Dodgers, Marlins game. Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, minus 2.5, minus 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the team total. Dodgers minus half a run first 3 innings, minus a run and a half front 5, front 7 innings. Ohtani, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Max Muncy, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And then Andy Pages, home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. I think I actually pronounced Andy's name correctly, as I was calling him Andy Pages for the first few weeks of the season. So hopefully I apologize to you, Mr. Pages, on that one for the mispronunciation. But what do you expect? What do you expect from the Hick, right? So anyway, so if you want to see all of these bets, which I know all of you do, there's a ton of them here. Make sure you can do so in multiple spots. YouTube, you can check it out on our channel page or at the end of every episode that we do. It'll be in the comments section. On TikTok, make sure you check out our TikTok channel page, Sports Bets for Free as well. You'll see a link there to docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Make sure you check that out. Check out all these bets that we got going on. You can look at the baseball bets, basketball bets, whatever you want. Just click to this year in sport that you're looking at, and then scroll down to the date. We're looking at May 6th for all of these bets to take a look at for you. Also, you want to make sure you find us as easy as possible. No problem at all. We'll make it as simple as we possibly can. Make sure you follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube, TikTok, or any of the social media platforms. When you get some time, makes it really easy to follow us. Once you hit the subscribe button, we'll be in the subscriptions tab, or on the other ones, follow us. We'll be right there in your followers tab. Make sure you do so. Also, make sure you follow us, and then you turn on those notifications so you get notified when we do TikTok lives 4 to 5 times a week. So make sure you check that out as well, as we get out a ton of live bets as well, plus all the bets that we've got going on when we get through those. So make sure you check that out when you get some time. Or just do it. Like, make it easy for yourself. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.